It was rumored that deep in the rural wilderness of Russia, there existed a secret facility where scientists conducted sinister and dark experiments. Many knew of its existence, but few dared to venture too close out of fear of the unknown. However, one brave young couple, Jack and Emily, were determined to uncover the mysteries that lay hidden in the heart of the forest. Traveling by foot, they trekked through thick forests and across barren tundra until they reached a remote cabin isolated in the clearing. Its windows were boarded up, and an ominous silence hung in the air. Despite their growing unease, Jack and Emily pressed on, their curiosity overwhelming their fear. Upon entering the cabin, they were met with darkness and a putrid smell that clung to the air. The floors were littered with debris, and the only light came from a staircase leading underground. Steeling themselves, the couple descended into the unknown depths below. As they journeyed further into the facility, they were met with horrifying sights that chilled them to the bone. Row upon row of containment chambers held grotesque experiments gone wrong, hairy and malformed figures writhing in agony. Test tubes and vials filled with unknown liquids lined the walls, and the sound of inhuman screams echoed through the halls. The couple pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the heinous experiments that had taken place in this forsaken place. As they delved deeper, they stumbled upon a laboratory where twisted abominations lay suspended in tanks, their souls trapped in eternal agony. Suddenly, a chilling voice echoed through the room. "Welcome, my dear visitors. I have been expecting you." The voice belonged to a gaunt figure, his eyes hollow and lifeless. This was Dr. Ivanov, the mad scientist responsible for the atrocities that lay hidden within the facility. Dr. Ivanov divulged to the horrified couple the true nature of his experiments. He had been tampering with the very fabric of life itself, attempting to create the perfect being by splicing human and animal DNA together. The results were grotesque creatures, condemned to a life of suffering with no hope of release. Jack and Emily recoiled in horror at the monstrous creations before them, pleading with Dr. Ivanov to free them from their torment. But the doctor only laughed, his madness consuming him completely. "There is no escape for them or for you," he sneered, locking the trap behind them. As the reigning horror settled over the pair, they realized the gravity of their situation. They were trapped in this nightmarish labyrinth of suffering with no hope of escape. The chilling screams of the tortured creatures around them served as a constant reminder of the evil that lurked in the heart of the Russian wilderness. Hours turned into days, and days turned into weeks as Jack and Emily fought to preserve their sanity amongst the madness that surrounded them. But in the end, they too succumbed to the darkness that swallowed them whole, their bodies becoming nothing more than another experiment in Dr. Ivanov's twisted quest for perfection. And so it was that the secrets of the Russian experiments remained hidden from the world, a grim reminder of the evil that men do in the name of science. For those who dare to seek truth in the shadows, beware the darkness that awaits in the depths of the Russian wilderness.